Let's get it on.
I top Billin, wash, rinse, and repeat. We know how it goes. The third year of covering free agency here on the channel. And anytime a player goes to another team, you have that fan base's player say that, oh, Cletus, he sucks. He's trash dookie. All right, we understand that. So you can leave now, right? Since every time somebody changes teams, they suck, right? So your man Bud Dupree, when healthy, we know that man be getting it in. Straight up, right? The Atlanta Falcons definitely caught my attention, for one, with the David Onyemata move, and then Jesse Bates, right? Even a move like bringing in a bust like Jeffrey Okudah. You know I had to go there, right? If you've been watching the channel, right? A bust like Jeffrey Okudah, you never know how he could work in your system. They're definitely putting guys with some serious talent on the defensive side of the ball, and I always thought the Falcons were an offensive franchise that lacked the certain oomph to get it in on defense. A guy like Bud Dupree, yes, we know he didn't work out with the Tennessee Titans like he did with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he still can be active in the sack community if he's healthy. Look at him right here on this slant. Look at him continue to work. Blue collar, that ass, right? Your man Lieutenant Dan right there going down easy like a $2 hooker. You can see him coming from here, but Dupree's one of these guys. He can work in an even front, or he can work in an odd front alignment and do the same things in both, right? Put him in a 2 or 3 point stance and he's good. But you can see the line slant right here. He's just looking for an organic crease. You see him, right? He can see it forming right there. All he has to do is get wind of the organic crease coming, and then it becomes sort of like a twist action going on right there. But look, paying attention to the inside presence or the shade or the 3 technique, and you forget all about Bud Dupree, and you know he's explosive enough to get through there. I think when you combine a cat like that with a Lorenzo Carter, another one of these guys going to a different team from the New York Giants, right? And then a cat like Arnold Ebiketie, right? My Penn State Nittany Lion, seeing what that guy can do, right? If healthy as well, and right, show some flashes his rookie year. I think they can finally solve that edge problem. He was giving my Eagles a little bit of problems going against Jordan Mailata right here. Another blue collar joint. Look at the hezzy on him. Look at that. He just understands how to string together moves and splackataya. Splatter whack. Jalen Hurts made him fumble. But you can see it right here. Watch this. Look at the initial get off right here, right, is a hezzy, right? He played it 0 right there. Even gave him the extra action, right, to give him something to look at with the hands right there. Bogged it down and then shot past him, right? Leaned in on him. Mailata standing tall and talented right there. Didn't get a chance to really get in his kick step phase, right? So get into his chest, right? And then, of course, Hurts always has eyes in the back of his head. He can cinch the organic cutback crease there. And then you got my man right here with eyes in the back of his head as well. He's on the rebound, continues to work. Great job of stringing it out there by Simmons. And then he gets him one. And, of course, fumble ensues. Mailata gets on it, though. One thing that I like about Dupree is he's usually mindful of keeping a hard edge, right? A hard contain right here. You see him? He doesn't necessarily rush up the field all the time. You can see him right there. Keep in with it, right? Going against Andrew Thomas right here. You see him take the wide rush lane, hezzy him out, but then decides, like, all right, there's a crease right here. Daniel Jones is definitely known to bolt the pocket right there. Let me be mindful of that. He stays with it and then attacks that way right there, forcing Jones to have to detach, right? Exit wounds. If you want to know if somebody can rush the passer or not, all you have to do is look at how the offense treats them. You see Bud Dupree right here getting chipped, even though he's working against a top draft pick there in Andrew Thomas. They're still having to send extra help with Saquon Barkley right there, chipping him, right? Chipped him and chipped him to sleep though. Splataya. He air napping right there. Right? But hey, that's love right there, man. Right there, they're letting you know right down goes Dupree. They're letting you know right there what they feel about him if they have to give extra attention to try to stop him. But listen, I'm not in any way, shape, form, or fashion up here talking about Bud Dupree is the greatest thing since sliced bread or anything like that, right? I think the guy is a damn good pickup. I think it said 1 year, $5 million or something like that. Like, if you can catch lightning in a bottle, obviously he wants a 1 year deal. And they said he turned down a 2 year deal with Pittsburgh to do a 1 year deal. which means that he knows he's on the clock and he has one last good payday left in his career at 30 years old. You're probably going to get the best version of Bud Dupree I could imagine right there. But I think he's only played like 11 games the past 3 years. So even his last year with Pittsburgh, he played 11 games. So if history shows, he's destined to play 11 games. But hey, you never know. You catch lightning in a bottle, you get a full season out of that guy. He's good for 10 sacks. I would have to think he's still Bud Dupree when he's out there rushing the passer. He just has to be healthy. So 4 sacks last year in 11 games. He had 3 the year before and 8 in his last year with Pittsburgh. So I don't know. You guys got to let me know what you think about that. That could be pretty dope, especially with Grady Jackson on that team. Grady Jackson is one of the best kept secrets in the NFL. Not many people understand how good that guy is right there. A lot of stuff feeds off of him. So you would think David Onyemata, he's been doing work in New Orleans, right? He should be fired up, especially when they play against New Orleans. And then, like I said before, Lorenzo Carter, Bud Dupree, but Arnold Ebiketie. Make sure you remember the name there. Jesse Bates back there, AJ Terrell, your man at cornerback. See what they do with your guy Jeffrey Okudah. But hey, man, they're starting to stack together some really talented players back there. So we shall see how it happens. But it's your boy, Mid-Atlantic Murph. As always, thanks for tuning in. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.